Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast.
After what, weeks since we haven't done the podcast?
Yep.
Well, it seems that someone has returned once again, and that is Caleb.
Yeah, it's our second time recording this because Elmer doesn't know how to turn on his mic.
It wasn't my fault. It was my fault, but I didn't pay attention. But don't worry about it. The footage doesn't exist, so you will never know.
Yep.
And we spent weeks doing something? I don't know, maybe 2 weeks since we recorded that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably been about that long.
And a lot of stuff has happened, I hope. So who wants to go first on, what we have, why we done do the podcast for 2 weeks or something like that? I don't know. What'd you guys do for 2 weeks?
Well,
You don't have to bring that up if you want to.
we know what I did, so
Yeah, don't have to bring that up. Or same to you, Sean. You don't have to bring that up.
Oh yeah. Well, that did happen.
But let's just keep this as chill, because I don't know.
What I was gonna say is that it was my birthday 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was his birthday. Yeah, I don't remember what happened.
Not much.
Did you go out to eat or something?
Yeah, we went out to Chili's,
Ooh, nice.
but it snowed.
Oh yeah. So I think was it last week? I think it was last week. Let me look it up because I'm being dumb. Yeah, it was last week. We were supposed to go to school on I think Monday?
Half a day yesterday.
No. Well, yeah, technically, yeah, we did have a half day.
Oh yeah, we also had a half day.
Because it was going to snow, and guess what? If you look outside, it didn't snow.
It snowed over here where
It didn't snow on my part, or I didn't.
It wasn't enough to really cause any problems.
Yeah. I had
it
no
snowed
snow.
a little bit here, but it immediately melted.
I might have been asleep the whole time because I woke up at 9. The snow might have melted during then.
The wind was colder than the fucking snow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
That's the cons of living in Tennessee.
What was it 30 with a wind chill of 18? It was
apparently it was supposed to go below. It was supposed to go to 4 degrees, and I was like, how? It's a teacher said that. I was like, nah, it's not gonna be that cold. And yeah, the day before, we had apparently there were bomb threats in the school. Yeah, I didn't know about that until whenever we got out of school. Because a lot of people were talking about it the day after it happened. I was like, what? How have I not been informed about this? And I was wondering why there were so many cops in school. I was like, did someone bring weed or something?
Weed.
Oh yeah, that's what would draw so much concern.
Yep.
But yeah, that's not a laughing matter. If it was a real thing, I wouldn't be laughing.
Yeah.
But I'm laughing right now. And then, all right, so
remember all those bomb threats that we got when we were
didn't we get out of school because of one?
Yeah, and remember when they evacuated us to the church?
Yeah, I remember that. I think I was there. I don't remember.
Stabbed.
What?
they put us in rows. You remember everything. And me, Mari. You remember Mari?
Yeah, I don't think Sean knows who Mari is.
And these 2 other girls, I won't say their name because
Right.
privacy.
Okay.
Even
though you said Mari's name, but
Mari has been in videos with me before. on an old channel, so I don't think he would care.
The reacted channel, not redacted, not reacted.
But I was sitting, and I went to go get up, and he jams a pencil like through my leg, and I'm just like,
Oh,
What?
oh,
Isn't that considered assault?
I wasn't mad. I was just more concerned about the fact that he got the pin through my fucking pants and
Did
into
you-
my leg.
Did you think for a minute maybe he wrote it? Maybe you wrote the bomb thread?
No, because
oh.
Mari's too sweet of a guy. You know that. Like
He freaking
he's too-
stabbed you with the freaking pin, and you saying is a sweet of a guy.
He didn't
What?
mean to, though. The thing is, he was trying to fake me out, and I went to go get up for a second,
Mm-hmm.
and just chain of events. Like he was like, "Holy shit!" He was freaking out. Like for some reason, in his mind, right then, he thought he killed me. Like
I don't know if that explanation makes it better or worse. So I don't know if it's the week. Yeah, I think the week before we got out for 2 days because of sickness, and I think other parts got out because of that.
the
We
sickness
went to school for
because
1
COVID.
day. That whole
We
week.
were out the entirety of last week,
Dang.
and they said it was for snow, but I think that we got out for sickness, and since they called it snow day, so we won't have to make it up.
Thank God. But yeah, a lot of people were sick. And then, like, after that, well, it's still during that whole period. I think on that Thursday, I got sick. Me,
Oh.
my mom, and my dad
I
got
remember-
sick. And Laura's like, you got sick. So yeah, I still got the cough, as you can hear, if I cough.
Yeah, I remember my dad said something about that.
I got COVID as well a couple weeks.
I don't know if it was COVID or just the usual cough that I always get during these times.
I got COVID like around Christmas.
I haven't experienced COVID. I might just jinx myself.
I'm pretty sure I had COVID like when it first began.
That's before the whole mandates and stuff. So
Yeah.
I heard that they like decreased the days of quarantine. Wasn't it like 14 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I heard it was like 10 days.
The CDC
It's only like 4
can get
days.
Anybody to actually do what they ask, so they're just like,
They're like, and I don't know. But like actual doctors, health people, I don't know.
Yeah.
They apparently they get like 5 days of quarantine and then they have to get right back. So yeah, I feel bad for you guys if you guys are listening. You got all my support because you're helping us. If I get sick, I'm be sad and happy at the same time. Sad because I have to do homework in school, not in school, in home, and I
Yeah.
don't like doing work at home.
Oh, yeah.
But I get to play games. At least we don't have to do Google Meets anymore. I hated that.
Oh, we had to do actual like Zoom meetings when we were out.
Yeah. Well, so if you want to go online, you got to get out of the school system. I'm only have like 1 year left.
I have to do what I do.
I got 1 year left. I can survive. I'm like,
I wanted to go back for my senior year, but apparently I can't do that.
whenever you said I'm gonna go back after you said you went online, I was like, is that even possible? So I went to go ask a teacher. I was like, can you go back into like school after you go online? Like that's before the whole COVID and stuff. And they said maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. I was like,
Well, there's no law in Tennessee that says you can't. It's
But-
just like talking to the school board and getting everything set up again.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just that my school has been fully paid for and everything because I'm private school instead
Yeah.
of a public online homeschool.
Mm.
And just I can't go back.
I don't think you
Because
can go
of that.
back because, all this stuff. I think it was last year. Like they freaking made it like they made this a statement. If you want to go online, you gotta unenroll through the whole school system. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what if I want to get back? No, you gotta stay online. It was kind of dumb on their part for saying that. Because what if someone really wanted to do online and still want to be part of the school system? I don't know. They could have handled that a little bit better, but hey, I'm not the school board, so. All right, enough talking about school. Let's talk about something else that isn't school related.
Such as.
I'm thinking. Any new things happening in life?
Microsoft is buying Activision.
I was so confused about that. I was like, what? I woke up, got on Reddit, and saw that. I was like, what the frick is Activision? That's freaking my reaction. I was like, what the frick is Activision? Then
They control a lot of your games. That's what it is.
And then hours later, I was like, oh, that Activision. Didn't they get like allegations and stuff? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, why is Microsoft buying them if they had like allegations? I know it's like rumors and stuff, but still.
Mm.
And I was like, for how much? When I saw how much money, they're like, hey, I want you. Here's the money. It's probably more complicated than that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So when I heard of that, it was like, why though? Like, what properties do they have? And the more I read into it, I was like, Crash Bandicoot? What?
They also said like they're not gonna take anything away from PlayStation.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
That's what everyone was like scared of when they bought Bethesda. They're like, what if PlayStation?
If it were Sony, I guarantee they would just say fuck you to Xbox.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because Sony is so fucking greedy, it's unbelievable.
So is Nintendo.
Yeah, that's true.
At least Microsoft is pretty decent. They're like, I know these are
may be assholes sometimes, but at least they try to show a little bit of care to the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Microsoft might be like, you know what? Well, let's make this exclusive and like then like bad
when they
games.
Make big decisions like that, they at least go, well, what would the community think and what would they want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't they like take control of? Oh yeah. They take control of Overwatch, which is just stupid. I was looking at my case of Overwatch. I was like, oh, it has Blizzard in it. I was like, Activision Blizzard. That's the thing, right?
Yep.
So they get the whole property.
They also would own Guitar Hero, which makes me excited because they say they might be making a new Guitar Hero if they acquire them.
If they do that, I might actually start playing Guitar Hero.
Do it.
I don't have any like system for it. I know I have PlayStation 4, but
that only has Rock Band 4.
I want Xbox. We go to McKay's, you and me, Sean. We go to McKay's. I'll buy myself an Xbox there.
I'm gonna tell you something though.
What?
If you want to buy the Guitar Hero games, you gotta find a guitar. And if you want a guitar, you're gonna have to pay up to like $100 to get one.
Is that in McKay's or like Amazon?
On Amazon. On McKay's, I think the highest I paid for one in box for like $60.
All right, we need a field trip at McKay's. That was a fun place to go.
Yes.
even though I wasn't looking for anything. Well, I was looking for a Rick and Morty Funko Pops.
Oh yeah.
And I found them, so that's pretty good. Not in McKay's. I found it in different places.
You found it at the mall.
Yep, the Westtown Mall.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good mall, but the mall I'm like pretty fond of is in Atlanta. I forgot the name of it, but it's pretty cool. It got 3 floors, and I was wow, that's so big.
What else do they have?
I don't remember, but we didn't even get the chance to try out the food in the food court.
Bruh.
I was like, next time we go there, we're going to the food court and actually getting some food. Because we left after spending probably an hour and some. Maybe 2 hours because we did some shopping.
Oh, yeah.
Because isn't that what the mall's for? Shopping? But man, it was pretty big. And that's what she said. Let me actually find out what the name of this mall I'm talking about. I think I have it in my notes.
Oh, like one year we went to a really nice one in Florida. It had a Red Robin in it.
Really?
Yeah, like a whole big Red Robin in it.
Dang.
Cool restaurant.
That's probably the good malls. I went to I'm just gonna say it's a rich people's mall. Man, the only thing I found like really interesting was an Amazon bookstore, and I was like,
"Oh,
everything is too expensive. I'll rather buy like a few books from there." And I don't know. I didn't really like that mall.
Have you ever been to Opry Mills in Nashville?
We went to a different one. We went to Green Hills. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, you went to Green Hills. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's the rich people's mall that I was talking about.
Green Hill?
Yeah. If we go back to Nashville, is it in Nashville, right? I hope I'm saying it right. I don't know. It might be there. I had a good time in Nashville. I didn't like it. I didn't like. There's a part of Nashville that I didn't like. It's probably because of the time. But there was like in the night, there was like a lot of people there.
That's just downtown.
I don't think everyone didn't really care. I was the only one who was like, what if I catch COVID? What if I catch COVID?
Oh, I think the mall you're talking about is the same mall that I'm talking about.
What? I'm talking about like downtown.
Yeah, I'm talking about the mall at Green Hills. Because we went there, and that's where I think that's when we went to. That's where we watched Venom.
There's no theater in that one, so it might be
not that one. Then never mind. Don't mind. Ignore what I just said.
I took a good look at that map and I said, "Dang it! There's no GameStop. No GameStop. Disgusting. Not my favorite mall." Because I always go for my usuals. Like I go to FYE. I go to like some retro game store, GameStop.
Yeah.
If they don't have one of those, worst mall ever.
Oh yeah, what I'm thinking of Opry Mills. So
yeah,
for some. Yeah, we went there. We went to go watch Venom, and we ate at a really good German restaurant.
You know the German restaurant that like before you go to Gallenberg? Like one there.
Don't think I've ever been.
It's like at the edge of Pigeon Forge before you go to Gallenberg.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't like that.
The one we had in Nashville was actually really good.
If we go back to Nashville again, I might just tell my family, no Green Hill, Opera, go.
Opry Mills. And I'm pretty sure it actually does have GameStop, but I'm not sure about that.
I'm always looking for like that kind of store.
It's got Chili's. It's got a whole Chili's in there.
Got Chili's. All right, now Caleb, what's your favorite mall?
I like going to the Westtown Mall.
Same.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I always go there.
I don't know. I just memories and stuff. Like spending time there.
Oh yeah.
I'm able to go through the whole thing. And like, I'm like, Even though I'm not like buying stuff, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna look around.
I like to go to exactly 3 stores in there.
Yeah, I think it's the same 3 stores I always go
It's
to.
exactly the same 3 stores you go to.
I go to GameStop, look at the Funko Pops if they got some or new games. Go to that retro game store, look at the Funko Pops, see what games they got. Go to FYE, see at the Funko Pops, and look at the cool merchandise there. Repeat. But there was one time I was like, you know what? I'm not going to those stores. I'm going to look around. And I found some good finds.
What'd you find?
I don't remember. It happened like probably a year ago.
Oh, wow.
I might do it again. I might like spend like probably an hour of my time looking at every store. Except the pink store and the ladies' stores. I'm not going there. Never, ever. If my woman says you got to go in the pink, nah, I'm going to GameStop. Just no, I'm not going in there. If you any amount of money is not going to make me go in there. Sorry. Even if Mr. Beast is like, I'll give you this amount of money if you enter that store. No. Mr. Beast is like, do it now. Do it. Freaking holding up a gun. I was like, no.
Oh yeah, also that Opry Mills Mall has a Dave & Buster's.
What? We went to the freaking rich people freaking mall. Oh my god, I hate my uncle for it. Not your dad, just the other one, Felix.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
The only reason we went there is because my aunt, who has Gucci glasses for some reason.
Okay.
Apparently they broke. And she needed them fixed. And I was like, okay. So we spent like a whole day there and I didn't like it.
I feel like you probably definitely would have liked Opry Mills more because they got like a whole. Looking at like their page, they got a whole lot of stuff. Like
Yeah.
they got a FYE, they got GameStop, they got Dave & Buster's, they got Chili's.
If I go to I'm just gonna say this again. If I'm going to Nashville again, I'm going there.
They got a movie theater.
And they're at one point back in West Town Mall. So I was like, I want to watch a movie, and my dad's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Hey, you want to watch a movie?" He was like, "Sure, I guess." He was like, "Let's go get your mom and your sister." I was like, "Frick them, let's go watch a movie." And my dad's like, no. I forgot what movie he was playing, but man, I really wanted to watch it. Because I watched Joker with my dad. And I watched Avengers Infinity War with my dad, so.
Oh yeah.
Next movie, don't know when. It's just gonna be me and my dad. Spending quality time with your father.
I don't have one.
Or grandfather. Either way. Anyone. Yeah. Caleb doesn't have like a mother or father. Just gonna say that out loud.
I don't have those.
He has a grandpa and grandma.
Barely.
What?
What?
This was like, what?
Remember I take care of my grandfather?
Oh. Well, that got pretty depressing.
Yeah.
All right, we should talk about films we've seen in 2021.
Okay.
Because it's 2022 and I haven't watched a new movie yet, so.
Spider-Man, No Way Home.
Of course, we're gonna bring up Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Every conversation I had for the last month, Spider-Man.
It's like the biggest movie of the year.
I know, but
It literally came out in the last month of the year.
I know that.
Only movie anyone gave a shit about that year. Like,
there was this movie. It was called West Side Story or West some. I don't know. That movie was the freaking.
That movie had to come out the same week as Spider-Man because that would have
any movie that came out the month that Spider-Man was gonna come out you had no chance.
Yep.
Like the hype level for that movie was so big,
Like
and
it could be like this
and it paid off.
Like
super expensive.
Sony didn't even do really any promotion for the fucking movie. It was just all fans talking about it.
Yep.
Yeah, and then they released a trailer. Everyone loved it. It got more views than Avengers Endgame. That's what everyone's been talking about. And then the movie comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Best thing ever.
Yes.
Like, it's in the ranks of Spider-Man 2. That's
and
how
Spider-Man
good.
3.
It's a little above Spider-Man 3 and the original. It's just a lot of people like Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
A lot of people like Spider-Man 2, the video game.
If I ever get a chance to buy a retro console, I'm buying the Spider-Man games.
Just buy an Xbox 360, get a hard drive, and you can play all the original Xbox Spider-Man games like that.
Dang. And guess the place I'm going to go to get it? Probably McKay's or the other retro game store in the mall.
I don't know if they sell consoles.
I think they did. I found one for like $100.
Jeez. Okay.
I know, right? It was an Xbox 360. I don't know.
You know what the good thing is about the original Xbox games, though?
What?
They're cheap.
Yeah, you're right.
A lot of the original Xbox games are like really cheap, while like other like PS2 and GameCube games, those go for really high prices nowadays. But original Xbox games go for cheap.
Yeah. And I found a lot of them in that McKay store.
Oh yeah.
Not all of them. Not all of the boxes are like damaged, but I found some pretty good ones. I found the original Halo.
Halo.
Yeah, Halo, the Combat Evolved, and I didn't know it was called Combat Evolved. So I just looked up Halo. I was like, oh, this is called Combat Evolved. I did not know that. Maybe because I wasn't born near an Xbox. I was born near a PlayStation. I'm a PlayStation.
My first ever console, I think my first ever console was a Sega Genesis. That's what it was.
How did you get that?
Oh yeah, I remember.
How did you get that?
I remember.
I remember playing Sonic on it.
How did you get that?
My first console was a freaking.
He loved. My dad was a big nerd. And then there was the.
Didn't you have the
Nintendo
N64?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruh. My mom sold all of her video games, and I'm still mad.
Oh my god.
She had an NES, she had a Nintendo 64, she had a Genesis, she had a Game Gear, she had a Game Boy, she had a Game Boy Color.
She might have had a reason to sell them.
We had a lot of the stuff too, and we sold all of them. But that's mainly because my parents were crackheads, you know.
I don't think your mom's a crackhead, John.
No, I'm pretty sure she just sold it to make a little extra money.
Yeah. I can't wait to get myself like some retro games, and then my kids are like, what's that? And it's like, oh boy. Ooh, you in for a story.
I've always wanted to collect retro games. I don't know why, I just always have.
I have. And for some reason, this game cost a lot of money. I got Super Mario Bros. For the NES.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing.
I have the cartridge in my hand, and it has in the back, someone wrote in Sharpie, the first name or last name, Walker. What the frick? I remember doing that with my DS games. But yeah, I got Pokemon cards too.
Oh yeah.
I got a lot of Pokemon cards. None are minted because I don't care about that crap. Yeah, I got a Charizard. I got a lot. I got Mr. Mime. I got so many. Yeah, and now they're what, millions of dollars now for some reason.
Like just all of a sudden, like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, like that's the stupidest thing about like NFTs is because those things have no value.
Yep.
And I'm
I
like,
don't fucking
you don't
get that.
you don't get the actual picture. You don't get like the copyright for the whole picture. Or even the picture itself. You just get the hyperlink for it. And they could just switch that out.
And people are allowed to screenshot it. Like,
Yeah.
it's not illegal to.
And they're saying, don't screenshot my thing.
Like, it literally says in the terms of service you are allowed to screenshot an NFT as long as it's, like, not for commercial use.
Of course, not everything is going to be for commercial use. Because someone might use it for, like, their own profile picture on Discord. Or some, I don't know. And they'll eventually, like, change it either way. And, like, these people are like, oh, you can't do that. That's illegal. There's no, like, laws about it. So it's not illegal.
It's not stealing.
And, like, the thing I don't like about, like, Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, like, what was it called? It's Bitcoin, but...
Which
You'll
one?
probably have to edit out who I'm about to say, but you know Ishmael?
Yeah?
He keeps posting, like, Bitcoin stuff.
Really? Ishmael. Him, I'm about to, go give him a good slap when we get back to school.
He even sent to, like, everyone on Instagram, like, him saying, like, it's real and do it.
Is it crypto? Am I saying that right? Yeah, is it cryptocurrency? Yeah.
Yeah, crypto.
The thing I'm like really like confused about crypto is, are you even allowed to use it for like, what if you want to like pay the bills? Can you use a crypto coin or something?
You can convert it to money.
Yeah, but
do it. But like one like Bitcoin is nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty much nothing. Like, like tell people and the value will go up. And the thing that a lot of people are doing currently is they're doing that, and when everyone's like, oh, it's at the peak.
Fucking smart with it, I wouldn't fuck with it.
Yeah.
Because the average person is not gonna know what the fuck to do and is just gonna end up losing a bunch of money.
The average person is probably like looking for some money to get because they got to pay the bills. And
like me and you, like the average person like me and you, if we were to try and do it, we would just lose a bunch of money.
Yeah. And the thing I really like about like some ordinary gamer. You guys heard of him?
Muda?
No.
Yeah, Mudahar.
Yeah.
The thing I like about his channels is that he like slams down on these Bitcoins and crypto stuff. I'm like, this thing is really interesting because it shows the stupidity of people.
Yeah.
And I just don't get it. I don't get crypto at all. And I'm not going to on crypto. Like, I'm not even going to try. Just, it's kind of like TikTok. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. You remember the whole save the kids thing?
Yes.
That was awful.
I hated that. And that I hated every person that was involved with that.
Yep.
Like, was it Rice Gum? Yeah. And like some members of FaZe Clan. Yeah. That was so dumb. I don't know. I just hate crypto.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sad that one of my friends is just talking about it now. So, time to get him back to senses. Well, moving away from that, and what our other topic was, what other movies have you guys watched?
Tick Tick Boom.
Oh, I need to watch that.
Is that any good?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Like, Andrew Garfield is in it.
It actually almost made me cry.
Same with Spider-Man.
Almost to the level that No Way Home did. Like,
yeah. We watched Halloween Kills. That was a good movie. I thought it was pretty good. when I heard of like the
so-
reviews about it, I was like, when I watched it, I was like, this is just Michael Myers killing people. Like, I didn't care. And then people were like explaining, you know, they messed up on this and that, and the whole mom mentality and stuff. I was like, yeah, I get it, but it's supposed to be like a dumb horror movie, not like
Exactly.
yeah. I'm not trying to like dumb down Halloween, but it's pretty much a dumb horror movie.
That's just what it is.
Yeah, and I'm still gonna watch Halloween Ends because I want to see how this trilogy ends.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That was good. Because Halloween 2018 was the first horror movie I watched in theaters, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, and then we get, what was it? Was the Snyder Cut like this year or last year? I don't remember. Not this year, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
Google, when did Snyder Cut come out?
I don't remember, but I really enjoyed it. I don't think the 4-hour
2021.
watch time.
yeah, it came out it did come out 2021.
I watched the whole thing.
Oh.
I was like, I'm gonna give Zack Snyder a chance. After that, I actually watched Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman. I thought those movies were pretty good.
Oh yeah. What about the Suicide Squad movie?
I haven't. I've watched it before. I didn't think it was that bad. It was bad, but I didn't think it was that bad back then. My sister
Honestly,
really,
yeah.
my sister really liked that one, and when she watched The Suicide Squad, she said she really enjoyed that one.
Mm.
So I don't know.
My mom and dad also really liked the Suicide Squad, but they said they also really enjoyed the new one.
Yeah.
We love the Suicide Squad.
Just The Suicide Squad is pretty good. Like, I can watch that movie.
The old one to me.
I can
I can
rewatch that movie without like getting the ideas of like what if the people are right about this movie? It just sucks.
Mm.
The Suicide Squad is just good.
It's hard for me to watch DC period without thinking,
Yeah.
why the fuck doesn't anything make sense anymore?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
Like now they're trying to explain it with the Flashpoint movie. DC just don't. Marvel already did it with the
I was gonna
multiverse
say, I think
stuff.
they're trying too hard to be like Marvel.
Yeah. I think that's what every
if they would just listen to the goddamn fans like how Marvel does,
yeah.
it
Yeah.
wouldn't be that fucking hard.
Yeah.
And then yeah, they're every like movie is trying to be like a cinematic movie because of the MCU.
Yep.
What if the MCU didn't exist? I don't know. There might be a multiverse about that.
Would be fair. One
Marvel
thing that
listens
Marvel
to the fans to a point, but they don't like overly go like, okay, let's shove everything into the movies that the fans want. They're like some ridiculous things that you guys want, and they're also like, you guys don't know what you want.
Yeah, that's true. And plus, which is probably a really bad thing about a lot of fans, including like all of us. Like fans demand a lot of stuff. Like
Yep.
they want
And that's
this in the
a lot of
movie.
pressure on them.
Yeah, they put
studios.
pressure on the studios. We like we're pretty much the deciding factor of are we gonna watch this movie or are we not?
Yep.
Are we gonna allow these families to eat tomorrow?
Or no.
And this is the thing why I'm like switching further away from becoming a director to doing something more easier. Like I don't know yet. It's because I'm like scared someone's be like, that movie's not good, I'm not gonna watch it, and then like hundreds of people are like, we're not watching that, that's just garbage.
Yeah.
And there'll be a small percentage of people being like, this is pretty good. Like, yeah, fans decide everything. I'm not going in Twitter and saying, hey, we need to do this, we need to go that. I don't even have Twitter.
Yeah.
You got rid of your Twitter?
Yeah, I got rid of Twitter. I just said no.
It is the most toxic fucking place, but I only go on there to just see the fucking news.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to become a direct in my future. I'm just probably stuck with YouTube.
Open Twitter just for an example. We'll go all the way to the top. Here, Alec Benjamin tweeted just a smiley face, and we're gonna scroll through his replies. See.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's see if we can see if anything. Alec, I don't like this tweet. There are too many ways to read it. Dream, Manatreed, lore, and that's only counting the MCYT. I don't fucking know what you're saying.
Man, I'm not going back on Twitter ever.
Yeah. Twitter is the reason why I don't play Minecraft that much.
It's either me just asking, hey, you want to play Minecraft?
Yep.
Because I'm like, hey, I just want to play some Minecraft. This is why I don't watch like Dream or any of those kind of people. I just watch like Rick. I don't know, but I don't watch Dream. I don't like Dream. I know a lot of people would be like, what? You don't like Dream?
I mean, yeah, I don't like Dream.
Yeah.
If Dream fans are going to flood my channel and be like, ooh, disgusting. It's my opinion.
He hasn't done anything to like.
Yeah,
Everything he does,
it's pretty controversial.
Fucking up,
Yeah.
you know. He just keeps
Yeah.
fucking up,
Yeah,
and he doesn't like apologize for it in a way that just seems sincere. He's just like, "Well, you're an idiot," and fuck you.
this is why I like. This is why not that, but there's reasons why I like Mr. Beast. Like he gives to the community. He does a lot of stuff. And in the Squid Game thing that he did, if you lost, you still get money.
Exactly.
And I'm like, Mr. Beast is like Jesus, pretty much, but with money.
Don't compare him to Jesus. You will piss someone off.
I probably.
Yeah.
I'm just using that as an example, okay?
Yeah. Also, I'm looking at out of all like those Minecraft YouTubes, I don't really watch anybody except there's one that I actually genuinely enjoy his content. And that's Technoblade.
Yeah.
I actually enjoy the content.
Just seems like a big meme. Like
yes. That's why I love it.
If your whole content is like you're thinking everything is a meme, I think you might do pretty good. If you really enjoy doing the content you love, you should get attention. You should get a fan base about that. Not if you do like drama and fake drama and stuff. You shouldn't get a fan base.
Like the reason why I'm not canceled or anything is because I don't fucking sit there and tell people to die. Like, you know, I'm not in drama on the internet and shit.
Same. I'm not that big.
You know, everybody on the fucking internet is. I don't fucking get it.
This is why I go back to like older YouTubers like Markiplier and such.
I have my community and we all love each other.
Like, man, I don't know. This is getting me mad just talking about all of that.
Yep.
And what else? I'm trying to think of some. Give me an idea.
Be unproblematic to this day, and I applaud him for it.
Markiplier is just Markiplier, and that's why I like him. He's just Markiplier.
He's just himself. He doesn't pretend to be like anything else. He's just himself.
I think that's why I'm like striving for. Like, I want to be myself. I don't want to be like a freaking character in a movie.
Yep.
Even though I don't get that many views, I just enjoy doing the stuff I do.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters. Enjoy what you're doing. If you don't enjoy it, then don't do it. Pretty simple.
I enjoy what I do.
I know me and you, Caleb, have different like platforms, but if you enjoy what you're doing, you should do it. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Hopefully, one of these years.
Fucking hates me.
But you enjoy what you're doing, though.
Yes, I love the community and everything, but TikTok fucking hates me.
TikTok's like, you brought Oreos back. No.
What?
I don't know. He brought the Oreo cakesters back. Like, give this guy an applause for that. What have I done? Nothing.
I was clapping, but my mic couldn't pick it up.
Yeah, we need to get some like XLR like microphones.
Like what I got.
Yeah, like the AT2020. Because I still have my Blue Yeti. I just have it on a boom arm.
Blue Yeti isn't bad.
It's not that bad. And remember when you said the popping stuff, and I was like, what? All the recordings I've done, no popping. Even though I have a pop filter, so.
Oh yeah.
Pop filter helps.
Yeah, it helps a lot. I don't know. I know I just had. I'm about to have this microphone for a year now, but I'm ready to switch it out. I'm ready to switch it out for that AT2020, boy.
I recommend the AT2020. It's nice, and they came out with another version of it that you can like plug in directly into a USB port.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's more. It's like probably $60 more from the 100 that you can get for an AT2020. And plus, I don't even have to buy the boom arm. Like, that was the thing I was like super like concerned about. I have to buy the boom arm. I gotta buy the audio interface. I gotta buy the cables. I gotta buy the shock mount. I gotta buy everything.
Oh yeah.
Now that's slimmed down, so all I gotta buy is the microphone. Probably a shock mount for it.
Yeah.
I gotta buy camera. 'Cause I don't fucking have one, and a ring light. Cause
I don't have like a cam. I don't have a webcam, but I might push it back. I said I was going to do it whenever my channel is going to have its 4th anniversary. Because my channel is going to be 4 years old.
Wow.
But I'm going to push that to the summer.
I don't want a webcam.
Because there's a few things in my room I want to change. The big TV, that's gonna go. I barely play with it. I might put the PlayStation back in its box. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Because I gotta buy some new drawers. I gotta buy a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I might buy a new desk, but I don't know. Let's see if this survives.
Here. Within the next year, so I'm not trying to spend a bunch of money.
Yeah, and plus I have like a year left, and then I get to move out. The thing I want to do if I do move out is actually live in Newport.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna live in Newport. I live in Sevier.
Oak Ridge.
Oak Ridge. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's because there's better internet available out there.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
If I was going to say, is that the only reason you're moving out is because of the internet?
Well,
the thing,
it's also not too far. You know?
Yeah. The thing I'm scared of about moving out is school hasn't teach me anything about like how to do taxes and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty mad about that.
Shit. I just got a tax return the other day, and I don't even know what the fuck it is.
Like, the reason why I'm like wanting to move to Newport is because I'm familiar with the area. I know I'm familiar with like Sevierville, but I'm kind of more familiar with Newport.
Yeah.
And plus, you, Sean, are pretty close, so.
I'll be moving to where they made them bombs.
Oh yeah, the Manhattan Project.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Get me some radiation.
They made it there. They didn't test it.
Still, they made it. That shit's still there.
That's still very radioactive.
But yeah, if I need help, I could just like call Sean and call your dad and be like, "Hey, I need some help with something."
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna move out like after once I'm done with like high school.
Oh.
But yeah, I'll see. I got like a year left, so. And you guys gotta help me find a house over there.
Yeah.
If
'Cause-
you're renting, don't get anything with a high rate.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be that dumb. I'm just gonna add.
Me and Yuli,
Yeah.
we're gonna move in together. This is the plan. And looking at a place, it's exactly what I'm looking for. It's just 2-bedroom and shit.
Ah.
It's just nearly $1,000 a month. I'm just like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like an impressive place. It was small as shit. I'm like, that shit's not exactly worth that.
I might have to get like a 2-bedroom house. Like, of course, I'm gonna have my bedroom in that. And then the second room, I'll just have like my PC set up and stuff in there.
Yeah.
Like, it's not gonna be that huge. Like, I just
Yeah,
want to
you
live
should-
somewhere. I want to be close to my family
Yeah.
because they don't have my mom and dad don't have to drive far. I can always just drive to them. So
Yeah.
and plus, if I need help, I got help.
Also, we got GameStop.
yeah. We also have
got
GameStop over here.
We got GameStop. We also got a used game store.
I don't know if we got a used game store. I don't know.
Yeah, you do. It's next to Gigi's Cupcakes.
That's in Pigeon Forge.
That's close enough. I don't understand the difference between Sevier and Pigeon Forge.
Same.
There's a border.
Yeah, but not everyone's like. Someone's going to think it's Sevierville when you're in Pigeon Forge, and someone's going to think you're in Pigeon Forge when you're in Sevierville.
Like, it cuts off pretty dramatically.
It goes from the tourist attraction to
Mountains.
no, the other way, not Gallenberg, the other way.
Like, let me explain to you how it'll work. All right. So, from the spur to get into Gatlinburg,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like all the way to around behind the middle school,
Yeah.
that's Pigeon Forge.
Mhm.
Around that. And then Dolly Parton Parkway and all the way up on like 66.
Yeah.
And then up almost to Bass Pro. Almost.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
before you get to Kodak. That's Sevierville.
It kind of the way you like word it kind of makes Sevierville sound small, but probably isn't.
We're kind of big.
Yeah.
And the layout's a little weird.
Yeah.
We're just kind of laid out on top of each other.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's not like
Did you know that Pigeon Forge was made into a city by 8 votes?
8 votes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
So technically, Pigeon Forge is not supposed to be a city.
But yeah, Pigeon Forge, as I said, it's like the tourist attraction. That whole area is pretty much not only tourists, but there's gonna be a lot of people there from other states.
Yeah.
And
They got
it does-
Dollywood.
That's where all the shit is. That's just
Yeah.
where everything.
And it holds
Yeah,
the
that's right.
traffic pretty much. It holds the traffic. Like
Yeah.
that's that's the thing. I'm going to get mad if I actually stay in Subaru was traffic. So Newport it is. I'm going there.
And everything, but I just fucking hate the traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we've grown up, we've seen it just turn into this huge tourist trap, and it's
Yeah.
fucking horrible.
Yeah. I think that all started with like the more expansion of Dollywood.
Yeah, I think that probably.
Yeah, and people realizing, oh, it's pretty.
Yeah,
Pretty much Dollywood's the Disney World for Tennessee.
yeah, it really is.
Yeah, just before you get to
Gatlinburg, yeah.
Florida, you stop at Dollywood.
Yep.
But yeah, if you're a local, you're like, yeah, that's Dollywood. I don't care. You're a
Well,
tourist. Whoa, it's Dollywood.
I actually know one of the reasons why it probably expanded. Because while my great grandmother, we call her my Granny, she actually worked there for over 50 years, and she says they actually hired some of a person from Disney to create ideas and stuff.
Dolly Parton's probably sending you notifications. Hey, you know too much. And Dolly Parton doesn't even own the thing. Her name's on it. But
has barely anything to do with the park.
It's not like Dolly Parton's like, I need a park.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the area of Sevier County for you.
Yep.
In a nutshell, pretty much. Tourist attraction, the rest. Well, Gatlinburg's a semi-tourist attraction.
Gatlinburg is very much a tourist attraction. What are you talking about?
If you are in downtown, that's pretty much tourist attraction. So
Downtown traffic is 10 times worse than Pigeon Forge.
Yes. God, I hate just going to Gatlinburg. when there's so much traffic and they're like, all right, let's go to Gatlinburg. Why?
Yeah. Especially during the summer.
Yeah.
It's a lot worse in the summer.
Yeah, probably Dollywood too because of Splash Country being open.
Yep.
I think Splash Country was open. Was it open during COVID when that whole thing started? And then it shut down? I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't go once to Splash Country.
We haven't been in 2 years.
Yeah, the place is kind of boring. It's just water.
It's just water, and even all the other things like restaurants, they took a majority of the good ones out. They used to have a really good taco place, but they took it out.
Yeah, Dollywood, if you're a local there, you pretty much know everything. You know where everything is.
Yep.
Kind of ruins the fun of Dollywood if you know everything.
Yeah. For every single year for back in elementary, for our big end of the year field trip, that we always went to Dollywood, and it was always boring per se. I
finally went on the Thunderhead, whatever it's called. Is it called Thunderhead? And I was like, dang, this thing is cool, but my main problem with it is that wood could just break at any point.
Another really big problem that I have is everything is spread out so far away from each other.
You gotta walk a long way to go to another attraction and such.
Yep.
That's the point of it.
Probably right.
That's pretty much with Disney World as well.
Yeah, that's true with Disney.
But with Disney World, you have a lot of IPs that you recognize and a lot of stuff that you're like, hey, that's pretty cool. If you don't like this part of Disney World, there's another part. And Dollywood's kind of the same, but they're pretty tiny.
Country and Coca-Cola.
Yeah, and there's so many reasons why I want to go back to Disney World, because we were pretty young when we went, so
we were very young.
Yeah, very young. I got a picture of me, Sean, and my sister Laura with Phineas and Ferb. I'm not going to send it on Discord, but yeah, I got that. And man, I just want to go back there again.
I can remember Gravity Falls wasn't even out at that time.
Yeah. And now they have Avengers Campus and a lot of new stuff. The only reason this is the main reason why I want to go back to Disney World is because of that Galaxy's Edge thing.
What's that?
It's the Star Wars theme area.
Oh, they have a Star Wars area now?
Yeah.
That's neat.
I was like, all I care about is that track. Like when I heard of the Avengers camp, I was like, it's Avengers. It's all right.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, you can make your own lightsaber in that area? What? Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me see how much time we got. Ooh, okay. We just hit an hour.
I feel like Universal would also be cool.
Yeah, Universal was pretty cool.
I've never been.
I didn't want to go. I went to the Islands of Adventure. I want to go on the other side. The Hollywood part. I don't know what to call that section. Or I could just call it Universal Studios.
Oh, yeah, I don't even know what anything is like
The
over there.
entire park is the Hollywood section.
Yeah.
And then we got Islands of Adventure. Islands of Adventure was pretty cool. Like, we were going to go on this Kong ride because there was there. But
Yeah.
man, the lines were so long. I was like, no, I'm like super impatient on waiting and waiting and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to be here.
Didn't they get rid of the Shrek ride?
The what?
The Shrek ride? Didn't they get rid of it?
I don't think the Shrek ride was around whenever I went. Might have taken that down. I don't know. But yeah, that place is fun. I went to SeaWorld. SeaWorld just made me sad.
I've been to SeaWorld. It was really fun.
I've never been.
I heard
I haven't
nice.
done a lot of things.
I went there, fun date. I just like, you know what? After like probably a few hours later, I'm like, I really want to go. I really want to go to the hotel now. I don't know. I'm that one person who's like, it's fun for like a few hours, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go home now.
Oh, you're like that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to like get out of that personality and such. So can't change it whenever I'm traveling somewhere else. Every time I go somewhere else, like some different state, I want to go back to Tennessee. Even if I'm in Nashville, I said I want to go back home. And I'm freaking in Tennessee.
SeaWorld is actually really nice. We had made a full day out of it when we went.
We might have spent like a few hours over there, but yeah. It was fun, but I think with all the stuff I heard about it, I was like, I don't know.
We saw the whales. We saw the walrus. Saw the penguin.
If I ever get a chance to explore those places again, I would.
Yeah, you definitely should, because it's actually it's a really nice place.
I forgot what ride it was, but it was a cool ride. If I don't remember stuff, don't quote me. Like I don't remember much stuff. But yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, what about Legoland?
Oh man, the second I stepped into Legoland, I was like, I need to buy Legos. Like, I need to buy everything. I don't care if I don't have money for it. If I went now, if I went like right now, I would have bought a lot of Lego sets.
Isn't Legoland though more catered to specifically like children?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But there was some cool stuff over there. It'd be kind of weird for like a grown adult to go over there and be like, "Wow, Legos!" But you see these Lego channels, and I love watching Lego channels. The way they just build it, I'm like, man, I just wish I had this in my hands.
Yeah.
But yeah, Legoland was pretty cool. For what other places? I don't know. What's in that whole Orlando? No, Orlando. Is it Orlando? Is that where most theme parks are in? Orlando?
Yeah, it's usually in Orlando.
Yeah. I don't know any other place other than Orlando that has like, theme parks. I think I want to do before, I'm on my own again, Well, not again, but on my own for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I want to do hiking again.
Where
Like-
to?
I don't know, just somewhere.
Somewhere.
I don't want to go too far. I don't want to go all the way to like New York, do that trail thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I
The
just want to do
Appalachian Trail.
Yeah, I want to do hiking again. It's been like a few years since we've done hiking. Also, I want to camp. I never done camp before.
I do not want to camp because I'm afraid I'll be eaten by a bear.
We're going to, I don't know. And then one of the recent stuff that like been like I told a lot of my friends about it. I told you about it, Sean. I want to do some paranormal investigation.
Oh yeah.
I'll say this now. If we all did it, I think Caleb would be the first one out.
First one out of what?
Doing paranormal investigation.
Oh yeah, fuck that. I don't even believe in ghosts.
And you'd be like, nah, I'm not doing it. Like I was like,
It's just the atmosphere that just fucks me up. Nah, something unsteady about this shit.
I really want to do that at some point in my life. And then I want to go to Vegas.
Like I'd be shitting myself.
Yeah, you'd be that one person in like hiding in the corner and be like, they're not real. They're not real. They're not real. I want to go to Vegas.
We could do that.
What, go to Vegas?
No, the paranormal
Oh.
thing.
We got to be at least like 21 to do it, so we got a few
21?
years. Yeah.
I think like you have to be fucking 21.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the information I got from the place I want to go.
I mean, you also have to be 21 to go to Las Vegas to really enjoy anything.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I really want to go to Las Vegas. I didn't say I want to go now. I want to go later.
Yeah. My dad wants to take me to Las Vegas, and probably you too.
Probably.
Yeah.
The thing I'm like pretty concerned about, and like a few casinos in different places. I'm going to use Australia because I heard this in the Misfits podcast. So the ATM's like close to the front door, and and it's like a few feet away from inside of the casino.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much a choice. Do I want to continue or do I want to have money for later?
Oh yeah.
But here, there's like ATMs everywhere, so.
I'm gonna say with gambling, my dad does not have any self control with that.
Even if he plays like a fake game, he probably bets everything and loses.
Probably.
So if we ever
bet a bunch of money on March Madness and fucking lost all of it.
Oh
man.
Oh no.
So if we ever do that, Sean, we have to like be over your dad's shoulders, just watching him the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like, you really want? Don't do that. Do not put that 100 in there.
I would probably. I do not like to play gambling because I don't want to lose all my money.
Same. I'll just give myself a limit of money. I'm like, once that money is gone, can't play anymore.
You're done. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm done. But yeah, I want to do that. What else place? I want to go to Tokyo.
You want to go to Anime Land?
I just said I want to go to Tokyo. I didn't say I want to go to Anime Land. I'm not going there for the anime. I'm just going there for, the beautifulness of that whole area.
The beautifulness.
This dude be like, anime?
Anime.
But yeah, I'm going to go to Tokyo. That seems like a pretty place. And not about the anime, Sean.
Hey.
What about you, Caleb?
What?
Do you want to go to Tokyo?
No.
Just straight up, no.
Anime. Have you guys been to New York? Well, Sean has been to New York.
I've been to New York. It's pretty cool.
I've never been to New York. I want to go to New York.
It's pretty cool.
First thing I'm going to say the second I go to New York City, where's Spider-Man?
Wow.
I'll be like,
Proceed to
where
get
is...
kicked out.
Just like, it doesn't exist. What?
Proceeds to get kicked out to New Jersey.
I'm like, oh, all right. Let me go see if I can find something in New Jersey.
I've been to New Jersey. That's where we stayed at a hotel there to get to New York.
So Caleb, where do you want to go in your future?
I want to go to New York. I want to do that.
Same. I've never been to New York. I'm quite sad about it.
I would like to go back to New York, but actually spend more time looking at stuff. Because when
Yeah.
we were there, we were on more of a tight schedule.
Yeah, it makes sense because you were in like a field trip.
We were on a school trip.
If you went with the boys, probably you would spend like days over there.
Yeah.
You know what? All three of us. If we get a chance, we all go to New York.
Yeah.
I gotta
Expensive trip.
probably.
Probably the best idea would not to be actually to stay in New York, but stay in New Jersey, then drive to New York.
We could do that.
We went to a nice, like, I think, it was a big name hotel, and it was like on the, like, we could see New York from that side.
You can see the
That close.
skyline?
Like, we could see that, yeah, we could see, like, the skyline. It was that close.
Dang. Yeah. All three of us going to New York. That'd be cool. I would, I don't think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. What? I want to ask you something, Sean. What was the first thing you did when you got to New York City?
Okay, so on the first day, we went to the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, cool. It was in that, Spider-Man film.
We went to the Liberty Island first.
Mm.
And it was pretty nice. Even though we had to walk, up 50 flights of stairs.
Oh, you actually had to, walk up.
We actually had to walk up the entire, 50 flights of stairs just to get up to a viewing area, stay there for, 1 minute, then walk all the way back down.
And by the way, there's no elevator in that.
There is not an elevator. It's dumb.
Yeah. Isn't that, statue very old?
Yeah. I mean, there is an elevator.
Is it like a service elevator?
No, it's just a straight up elevator, and we couldn't take it.
What was?
I think it was mainly for people with disabilities.
You should have went up to the person and said, "I'm mentally insane. Can I please go? Can I please go in the elevator?" And they'd be like, "What?" I know you, Caleb, and probably you, Sean, have been to DC. I haven't been to DC. I want to go there.
I have been to DC.
I've been to
New York was better.
We had a whole podcast episode about DC. It was the second episode. From what that was a fun episode to do. You got that Elmo puppet. You still have him?
Yeah, I do.
Man, that was some crazy stories. We need to have something like that. We need a DC stories part 2, but not actually like DC. Somewhere else. If the school is like, "Hey, we're going this place. Anyone want to come? You gotta pay a lot of money though."
I know my school is letting the choir people go to New York.
Dang. Are you gonna do choir?
I'm not doing choir. I do not sing. I cannot sing. My voice is awful.
Man, Sean, every time we stayed over your house, whenever you played music when you sing, Sometimes we didn't hear the song. All we heard you was singing. We all looked at each other. Was like, "Yeah, that's him."
Bruh.
But yeah, DC Stories Part 2. We need something like that. Probably in the very future. I don't know.
I want to go to England.
Ooh. The
Wanna go to
Great
Canada?
Britain. What?
Yes.
I want to go to Canada.
I want to go to
that
Canada.
one I also want to go to Canada.
I want to go everywhere. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna go.
I don't want to go to the Philippines. This is scary.
I'm not gonna say anything. No comment for
I ain't
that.
fucking with China. Not until they get their shit together. I ain't fucking with them.
That's why I said
agree with that
no.
too.
That's why I said no comment. I'm not saying anything about it. I want to go to the places that I'm able to go to. I want to go to Italy. Is it Italy? Yeah.
I want to go to the Bapa de Boopity.
The boopity boppity boop.
Meatballs.
Spicy meatball.
Spaghetti.
Rigatoni.
Oh my god, the pepperoni.
Ravioli.
Oh, the pizza. Wow. We all went for that.
Yep.
I want to go to Australia.
Yeah.
Australia seems like a cool place.
Yeah.
I want to go there. I want to go. I want to travel. That's what I want to do. Travel to places I've never been to. Except China and the other bad stuff over there. Like, get your stuff together and maybe I'll go. Maybe.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
China. I would like to go to China, but there's so
Yeah,
much
same.
shit going on right there.
What?
Like, it's scary to even think about going there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all this. I don't know.
It's not even like disease. It's just a dictatorship that's going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably
you
not.
even sneeze wrong there, they're gonna fucking castrate you. Like, it's like, what the fuck's happening to China at the moment?
Well, we shouldn't linger on that topic that much. We might get banned in China. I don't know.
They already banned half the internet. I don't even think they
Yeah,
could
pretty
watch
much. I don't think they probably banned us before they even listened to us. They're like, absolutely not. But yeah, I think that should end this episode. That was a very interesting speak, and my audio isn't muted. That's great.
Good.
I'm
That
just
gave me a
dumb.
heart attack.
Freaking, I send a Snapchat to him. It was like my audio was muted. But yeah, this was a fun recording. I might have to censor a few things, but yeah, that was a fun recording. So the next episode of the podcast, it's not going to be the LWIAY podcast. It's going to be something else. Ooh, something new. Cooking up some delicious. But yeah.
So,
Pizza. Let's throw a baguette.
baguette.
But yeah, thank you guys for listening. You can catch this podcast on Spotify or any podcast apps that you may listen to, except for Apple Podcasts. I don't know how to do that stuff. I got to figure it out later. But yeah, well, podcast out.